You seem quieter than usual tonight.
Every year I come here, I wonder if it should be the last time. If I should put the past behind me, try to lead a normal life.
Santayana says that those who forget the past are condemned to repeat it.
He also said a fanatic is someone who redoubles his efforts while losing sight of his goal.
I don't know what it was that bent your life out of shape, but maybe I've been there too. Maybe we could work together. I could rehabilitate you.
They chose to fight those battles, just as you chose, just as I have chosen this. If there is one thing I can do for them, for the dead, it is to win, and keep winning until I attain my dream, a dream they clung to and risked their lives for. I can't just step over the bones of the dead in order to realize it. My dream is already smeared with blood. I don't regret. I don't feel guilty, but I'd rather sacrifice myself than watch any more innocent children die in the name of my dream.
And if you ask me, Judas was nothing of the sort. It's said that Judas betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. But to betray all of us, what would one ask of the Mafia? Think about it. What would the traitor gain by selling us out to them? Money.
Heartless. Someone recently asked me what happened to my heart. Where did all my good parts go? I used to be so sweet, I'd give away my time freely, always thought of others before thinking of me. I didn't know of another way to be. Treat others how you want to be treated, wear your feelings on your sleeve. But that was before I gave too much. Without anything in return, it was a hard lesson learned, that no matter how much of yourself you share, you can never make anybody feel the same way, or give in the same way. You can't make anybody care about you, or anything that you do. So I've decided that sometimes it's easier not to care.
I hate this town. It's too filled with memories I'd rather forget. I go to school every day, hang out with my friends, and then I go home. There's no place I'd rather not go ever again. I wonder if anything will ever change.
You know, the Bible says that a righteous man falls 7 times. Meaning somebody who is in right standing with God will fall 7 times, but he will get up. I assume God is showing you this because you messed up. And if this doesn't apply to you, then you don't need to worry and freak out. But if you sin, you know you have a consciousness of it, probably. And you have a choice. You can beat yourself up, condemn yourself, do whatever you want. Or you can get up. You can try again. A righteous man falls. That says something.
So, Glenn, today marks the 1-year anniversary of the Joker's death. Any thoughts on the occasion?
Sorry, who?
The Joker, you remember?
The question mark guy. He's dead?
No, not him.
Sorry, Vic, you gotta help me out.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's forget about him and move on.
Yes, let's forget about him and move on.
Trust. People throw that word around like it's nothing. Trust me. Believe in me. I'd never lie to you. I've heard it all. And I've watched every one of them fall through. Maybe you've been burned before. Maybe you gave your trust to the wrong people. Family, friends, someone who said they had your back. And they didn't. I know that story. You want to know the truth? Trust is a weapon. Put it in the wrong hands and it'll gut you from the inside. I learned that early. Here's the part they don't get. It's not that I can't trust. I just don't waste it. Trust to me is like a blade. You don't hand it over unless you're ready for what happens next. You ever get that feeling? The one where you just stop caring? Like nothing matters anymore, and no matter what you do, it's all just pointless. The days drag on. Every damn hour just a reminder that you're stuck. It's not about waking up. It's about surviving the moment you're in. Everything's unraveling and you're watching yourself fade, like you've lost your grip on whatever you were holding on to. Everything's spinning out of control and you're just there, stuck, watching it happen. No way out. You don't care about the plans, the goals, the damn expectations. You could toss it all aside, and it wouldn't make a difference. It's like everything you touch just crumbles, and you can't even gather the energy to fix it. But here's the kicker, right? You want to give up. You know, love, real love, it's complicated. It lifts you higher than you ever thought you could go. And when it falls apart, it breaks you in ways you didn't even know were possible. Everyone faces it sooner or later, that first real heartbreak. And no matter how tough you think you are, it hits different. Sleepless nights, silent car rides, that hollow feeling in your chest when you realize they're really gone. Some days you don't even think about them. Other days, it hits you out of nowhere. You could be fine, laughing, living your life. And then on some random night, there they are again, living rent-free in the back of your mind. Even when you don't want them to be. Your body copes in ways you don't even realize. It holds on to the memories you once treasured. It locks them away deep inside you. And over time, they start to fade. Maybe not all the way, but enough that they don't control you anymore. And eventually, without even noticing it happen, you finally feel different. You don't erase what happened. You don't pretend.
When I found you, you were pursuing a career as a cage fighter. You were an animal. But we took you in and gave you a family.
They're gone now. That was a long time ago. I kept it as a reminder of what I am. Now I keep it to, Actually, I was thinking of shooting myself with it. Like Charles said.
Hey, I never asked for this.
I can't hate you because you couldn't love me. I was never gonna be the one for you. And I knew that. I knew I was never gonna be the one for you. But a part of me just wanted to still feel loved.
I pushed myself to the edge of my limits and beyond. But you've been born with a natural talent far beyond my own. No amount of training could have closed the gap between us. I realize that now. It was made painfully obvious to me today as I watched your fight with Bobbity's monster.
When you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud, too.
He's heavy! I know he's heavy. I'm bad out of strength! Then you negotiate with your body to find more strength, but don't you give up on me, Brock. You keep going, you hear me? You keep going, you're doing good. You keep going. Do not quit on me. You keep going. It hurt! I know it hurt. You keep going. You keep going. It's all hard from here.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep...
You get flashbacks. Did you know that many people who have gone through an emotionally traumatic event experience flashbacks afterwards? And there are actually two types of flashbacks you might experience: explicit and implicit. Explicit flashbacks are more memory-based and describe the feeling where you find yourself reliving the event all over again. On the other hand, implicit flashbacks are driven more by emotions and feel like an unexplained overreaction or outburst to an emotional trigger.
You asked me why I'm doing all this. But even if I told you why, I doubt very strongly that the knowledge would change anything at all. But let's say that I take the time to explain it to you. What do you think would happen then?
My goal is to fulfill the dream even Jiraiya-sensei was unable to achieve. As I said earlier, what I want is to create peace and bring about justice.
Create peace? Justice? Are you kidding? Give me a break!
Felix passed right through you, don't they? So cold and unforgiving in every choice you made in battle. You were a soldier. I think that's what let us trust you so well.
Save your strength.
I don't need it. I need you to be strong. Strong enough to do what you've never done in your life.
I can fix it!
I know now what to do. I take all this all this blackness, and I put it all in a bullet, and I put it right